1, 2. Checkity check.
Check two. Check two.
Anyway, so Jesse, I was telling Emily, you know what would be actually really nice because Tony wanted to come along because he was very opinionated on this like Tony Romo thing. He wouldn't shut up about it. Anyway, it'd be really awesome if we could like play a clip. If we could play like clips of stuff, you know, so people on podcasts could hear it. But we would need like a mixer or some shit like that.
We're live, by the way.
Fuck yeah.
Any hoozles. Can you see it now?
Can you see it?
Can you see it, Nicholas? You need some
Getting there.
licorice?
Oh, that split screen thing is... Oh, shoot. Now it's an ad. Get off my screen, you bald mother fudger.
I can actually take the screens and manipulate them at my will.
It's kind of neat. Emily's not there at all.
Look, now we're trying to get closer. We're trying to get closer.
What? I see. There's still that delay. Oh, there it is. I actually... What if we put the... dude, what if we put the webcams on each of the back of our laptops?
So they're directly into our faces?
How close would that be?
It would be like face and face.
Because right now, all I see are I look like Wilson the neighbor.
That's how I always look.
Howdy ho, neighborino.
First of all, you look like Wilson from you don't. Yeah, you like that one a lot. Uh-oh, I killed Wilson. Looks like it's back to jail for me. That was from The Simpsons. That was The Simpsons' take on Tim the Toolman Taylor. And
Boom.
I think that's perfect. I think we're good to go.
What? Did you dick with it more? Let me see it. Wait, is there a delay? Whoa! Oh, I could just do this.
I'd be like,
Hey, Jesse. Whoa.
hey, Nick.
Alright. Now I gotta watch for them to sync up because I want to see it.
Watch it. Emily, look at it. Emily, look at it. It's going to be hilarious. You're missing it.
It's happening. It's happening, babe. It's happening.
It's like the fucking Brady Bunch.
Whoa, language. There's children watching.
There are there?
Oh.
Are there 161 people watching?
No, there's no way. What? Even that seems possible. Well, 2 of them are in the room. I'm not watching.
You're gonna be our chat room lady, Emily. Emily. How is it, Juice Nation? Do it tonight. We starting in 2 minutes. Just want to do 8:30.
So, why
Start
does it say
time.
offline?
Look at that.
What? What am I looking at?
I don't know. I stopped it and it started it again.
Above us.
Oh, there it goes.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly where you're looking. I just spliced in one of our old episodes.
How are you doing this?
Oh, I'm gonna tweet.
That's neat.
Wait. No, I'm looking the other way. Freeze frame.
Ready? Start podcasting?
New Facebook picture. You know, if you had your mic on the other side, it would show your face and not the mic.
Should I move it?
Yeah.
Yeah, but
Man,
the other weird thing is,
look how
I can still
great I
hear it
look
from
in that video.
so you meet here. Oh, I know why.
Over there. Not here.
Okay, that should be good.
This person's wearing a stupid hat, but this person
Oh.
looks amazing.
Oh shit!
On the video above us, I just saw myself like roll off the couch. See, I could do videos as long as you had them preloaded and downloaded.
Yep.
Look at that. Kinda neat.
Yeah. All right. That's a little. That's all right.
I just freeze framed it. I stopped the video, so now it's stuck there. At both of us looking up in the corner. There. Fixed it. I fixed it. That was fun.
Mm-hmm.
I love messing around with stuff. See, this stuff I'm messing around with. 2 cameras tonight. Oh, in case you didn't notice. Here's Nation. Or if you just joined us. 2 cameras.
2.
1,
2.
2.
Yo, so this one seems a little blurry.
Yeah, doesn't it? The one looking at you, right?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I did notice that. I don't know why. It's the same exact model camera. Maybe it's, what just happened? Did something happen?
No, why?
Did happen. Oh, look, I zoomed in. Oh, that's perfect. Wait for it. You'll see it. It might be because the input on the computer I'm using is like a SATA port.
Only 2 people are watching right now.
You,
1,
you.
2.
check. Probably Luckin' Your Mother. That's the name of her fantasy football team.
Yep. Let's podcast.
See? Look, now we're almost the same size, too. You see it yet?
Mm-hmm.
How's it? What do you think?
I think I see it. All right. Looks fine. Mine's still a little out of focus, but I don't know if there's anything we can do about it. I'd rather have it be that camera than this camera.
Why?
Like, I'd rather have that camera be out of focus than this one.
Why? You're right. Good call. That's disgusting. You'll see exactly how disgusting that is when you actually see it.
Oh golly.
Mm-hmm.
We best start podcasting. Or
All right.
I'm gonna drink this thing before we start.
I got it. I think we're good to go anyway. So
You want to check my labs, dog?
I checked your labs before. It's fine.
I know, but I ended up since I repositioned my mic, I turned it off and back on again. Should be fine though, right?
I'll check it.
Chickity chickity chickity
Check, 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 check. What do you mean? Mine.
Yeah.
Is that the one you were looking for? Are those the droids you're looking for? Are those droids you're looking for? All right.
Are they?
Emily, are they? Oh. All right, you ready to go,
We
Spandex?
got, our last tweet got a liked from somebody called Booze Brothers,
Oh.
hip hop duo and collaboration. All right, let's do this. Business.
All right, I'll key you in on the business.
Let's do the business.
Welcome to Pro Football Juice with your hosts, Nick and Jesse.
Juice Nation.
Juicers. Welcome to the show. Welcome to the show.
All right. We are back in our old recording studio.
Yep, back in the old
Arcadian Brewing.
studios.
And we have Emily with us this evening. You can't see her on Twitch and you can't hear her in the podcast, but just know that she is with us.
Well, you should, if you ask questions, then she'll narrate them to us.
Yes. Any questions that come at us, she will ask us. There are two people viewing, but I believe it's just Emily and then myself.
Yeah, I'm not even bother watching it.
Yeah.
I can't be bothered. I'm podcasting. I can't watch it.
It's true.
So, for those of you watching, there are two cameras now. We are split screened, and if you aren't watching, then you want to watch, then you can go to YouTube and watch this episode after the fact.
Yeah. Yeah, you're right that she.
My cooler attacked me.
Oh yeah. Hey Jesse.
What are you drinking? Oh, I saw it coming. I'll go. Whatever.
Okay.
I'll whatever. I just cracked a Blue Moon limited release cappuccino oatmeal stout by Blue Moon, which is kind of odd. I looked at it, I thought it was odd, so I decided to try it.
An oatmeal stout by Blue Moon, huh?
Yeah, a stout in period by Blue Moon is weird. Decaf coffee and oats for a creamy mouthfeel.
Hey, so this is the first time you've had it?
Aye. No, it's not.
Oh,
I also had one before I tailgated on Saturday.
so how is it then?
Yeah, it's pretty good. It's not the best stout I've ever had, but kudos to Blue Moon Coors for trying something different.
What's the so normally I don't know, I feel like coffee stouts would be kind of expensive. What's one of those around?
I don't know, because I got this out of a build your own 6-pack.
Oh, so probably not overly expensive.
I don't. It's probably just as much as any other Blue Moon. They might have jacked the price a little bit because of the words limited release.
Yeah, probably. Probably. Yep.
What do you reckon?
Jesse, I'm glad you asked.
I'm glad I asked.
So I decided to class things up a little bit.
I see
and
that.
I brought V8 Splash Berry Blend with Fleischmann's vodka mixed in.
Ooh, vitamins A, C, and F.
Yeah.
Or Fleischmann's.
Yep. A berry-flavored juice beverage with 6 juices from concentrate with other natural flavors and vodka.
Is it very good?
Oh, wow. I did not... Did you know the V8 Splash has high fructose corn syrup in big, bold letters?
Huh. That's not new.
Have a comment.
Ooh, a comment.
It's from Lightning Rush!
Lightning Rush 5454, where you been,
We
bro?
haven't seen that person in forever!
Where you been? Been worried. No, we haven't. We just started.
Very respectable. My respect.
We just got through. Introducing our drinks, so that means we haven't started yet. But it also means that Nick is gonna, basically have a, Cowboys-based.
Yes, Lightning Rush,
Podcast
I'm
this
glad you brought
evening.
that up. And if you're not a Twitter follower of ours, it's Pro FB Juice. For those of who are listening or watching, you might be like, "Oh, who's this special guest?" Give me just a second, Jesse. We can make a comment. To the
No,
audience.
nobody wants to. No one wants to know. So, anyway, Nick was like, "Well, we get special guests," and then I'm like, "Oh," he's like, "Who?" I'm like, "Who is it?" And then he's like, "Oh," I'm like, "Oh, I know exactly who it is." Nick?
I have a very dear friend. His name is Tony Tony Nomo. Tony Nomo is a huge fan of Tony Romo. He's his idol. Looks up to him. Favorite quarterback in the NFL. Tony is very opinionated about this Dak Prescott Tony Romo situation, and he asked if he could come along and speak through me, if you will, for the podcast. We watched the speech that he gave yesterday. It was very heartbreaking. He was very upset. I had to stop him from throwing the remote through the TV, but that's just because Tony has some anger issues.
Yeah, clearly.
He gets upset. I've actually had to hold him back before, but we both get upset when people assume that Dak Prescott is a better quarterback than Tony Romo, because he's not. Tony Romo is a better quarterback, but right now Dak has to be the leader. Man, that speech was great. It was heartbreaking. Tony was upset. I've calmed him down. He's had a little bit to drink.
You could think about it like this: when he was sitting in bed recovering from surgery, he wasn't a better quarterback. He couldn't even throw a ball. You know what I mean?
How's your quarterback situation treating you, Josie?
No, that's not that bad. Better than our old line. Doo-doo.
Yeah, your lines are real bad. Tony wanted to started to insult you personally when you dissed.
All right, if that happens one more time,
I'll
he's
ask.
getting thrown out of the room.
Whoa.
No, I'm not. This is first of all, this is my house.
That's true. I'm sorry. I apologize, Tony. I say you're sorry. No, he apologizes.
I'm sure he does. I'm happy about that. So, is he gonna watch?
He's just gonna
Is he
stare
gonna look at that?
camera.
Is he gonna look at the camera the whole time?
Lightning Rush says to extend the play.
Yes, I have.
For those of you at home listening, you might want to repeat that.
Oh yeah, Emily just said Dak has the ability to. Emily on behalf of Lightning Rush 5454 said Dak has the ability to extend the play and make plays with his feet. I'd take Romo in his prime, but Dak is young, fresh, and is very exciting to watch. I agree 100%.
So first and
I
so
just-
clean.
I don't like all this stuff that people are talking about, that the Cowboys are going to cut him or trade him. I hope he stays with the Cowboys next season.
First of all, Nick, respectfully, I don't think that's a good
Hold on a
idea.
second. When you're addressing us, I'm just going to...
I'm not talking to the gnome right now.
You talk to me, you talk to
talking
you talk to Tony. He's got a name. It's not the gnome. It's Tony.
Yeah, well, the gnome.
How dare you, sir?
So here's my deal. All right, here's my little spiel about it. Get rid of him and get something for him, or you could sit on him and get nothing out of it.
So Jason Garrett told him today to be prepared to play. Be prepared to start for the Cowboys. He told him to be prepared, and they even extended practice and carved out first team reps for Tony.
That's dumb.
So I don't know what's going on. I think they're still. I think they want to keep him fresh just in case. I honestly think Jason and Jerry are still waiting for Dak to hit that rookie wall that seems to not be there yet.
Well, there's something to be said for the end of the college season, which is coming upon us in a couple weeks here. Most collegiate teams will be done playing. Like, their season will be over.
I'm confused. What do you mean?
And he's a rookie. He was
Yeah.
in college last year. So that's when the rookie wall can set in, because
you
they're
think?
playing past the games they normally would in a regular season.
Yeah.
And that leaves, like, what? After two, it'll be like 3-4 more games. Not more, including playoffs.
We'll see.
The bigger worry there is probably Zeke Elliott.
Zeke.
Though.
Yeah. I just noticed you had a Steve Miller Band record. What are your records just hanging out like that doing?
What are they doing?
You need to like put them in a more organized place, man.
Well, first of all, there's no record in that sleeve.
Where the hell's the record?
It's a bowl that's upstairs that I would keep my change in.
You say it's a bull?
Yeah. What you do is you put a record on. I've never done this, actually. A roommate of mine did it and then gave it to me, and I also took the cover. But what you do is you put on a soup pot. You put a record on it and put it in the oven, and it melts down, and then you take it out, and it's a bowl. It's actually pretty
That's
sweet.
kinda cool.
It is really sweet. It's cool.
I'm gonna have to see that thing after podcasts. And
Yeah, no, it's in my room. It's very messy in there.
all right, I'm gonna have to see that thing sometime in my life.
Indeed, Harvey
Yes.
says, Alexis wants to.
Bill is not in the room.
He's not with us at this time. Bill.
That feels like a very Bill. That it's like
Bill isn't with us anymore.
We'll not be talking about that because he's not with it. We're just talking about. We're thinking about Miami. We're just thinking about
We're
Miami.
on Miami.
We're going to talk about that. We're talking about Miami. So anyway, what do you want to do? Get into these games or what? Because you already started talking about this stuff, but we haven't even started talking about the games yet.
Dude, Lightning Rush has been sick and dealing with 3 sick kids.
Really? I know what that's like, man. I have 2 kids of my own, and they were just sick as dogs for the last 2 weeks. And then my wife's sick. Bill's not dead.
Bill's not dead. Don't worry. He's just outside the room.
Yeah, we have this is a closed off studio.
This is we're back to our roots. We're back to our roots.
This is where it started.
Anyway,
Oh, yeah, they had a big game against San Diego. All right, let's get into the games.
Shoot. Sorry, hold on. Brandon.
Oh God, Brandon. First of all, how do you even get in
I
here?
don't know. He's just been sitting over there. He's been sitting over there stewing. Tony tried telling me, but Tony was too focused, death staring at the audience for some reason.
I think he's been in that closet this whole.
I think Brandon, get out of the closet.
Get out of the closet. Brandon, come on out of the closet. You need to be there. All right, you're right. Forgot about that. Sorry, Brandon. Criminally. Here we go.
It's the Brandon McManus Man of the Hour with me, Brandon McManus.
All right, let's go. Brandon's giving me guff.
you can't.
I don't care. The Twitch followers are a little bit more liberal, I think, than the iTuners.
Yes.
What's your Brandon McManus Man of the Hour, you son of a cracker?
I don't have just one man, Jesse. Don't give me that look. I have the entire Cowboys offensive line.
All right. Is there anything else that you need to get out of the way?
No.
Are every one of your squeezers, are they all Cowboys players? No. I mean,
No.
Did you look at anything else besides Cowboy stuff?
Hear me out.
Okay.
It's purely just because with 13 seconds left, the Cowboys offensive line, who had been opening up holes for Ezekiel Elliott all game and has been protecting Dak Prescott all season, opened up this gaping hole, and Zeke just ran in for untouched for a touchdown.
Actually
and that
saw
was his
that.
second untouched touchdown in the game.
Yeah, I saw that.
That
was pretty impressive.
Yeah,
I'll give him that.
he's great, but our offensive line, I feel like this is our best. This is the best our offensive line has been in years, ever. I think we have the best offensive line right now that we have Like, I think it's as good as the 2014 year.
It should be. It's like the same people.
Yeah, it's pretty much the same.
Except for one.
No, it's the exact same.
Collins, right?
Lyle Collins was 2015. We're back to the 2014 year with Leary.
I thought they benched him for Collins. So they switched back?
Collins got injured.
Oh.
Collins got injured, but Collins was actually not playing overly well this season. And then
Well, I
Ronald
thought
Leary,
he earned the job during the
he
season.
did. Lyle Collins is insanely talented, but he was going through that sophomore slump.
Oh. Mine is Marcus Mariota. He had a signature game, and he actually led the Titans to a win. 295 yards, 4 touchdowns.
Yeah, but you know what? Mariota wouldn't be my player of that game. It'd be DeMarco Murray.
DeMarco Murray was good. I'll give
Like,
you that.
Murray had that 75-yard touchdown.
In my notes here, I said 295 yards, 4 touchdowns. Along with Murray, they're making that Tennessee team a legit team.
Yeah.
But I already did Murray.
Yeah, I don't think they're going to do anything this year, but can you imagine where they're going to be like next year?
I don't think we can count them out this year.
Well,
to
no,
be
they
honest.
might win the division, but they're not going to beat any of the AFC teams that they'd be going to. Like, do you think they'd beat Oakland? Do you think they'd beat Kansas City? Do you think they would beat Denver?
I think they could have a chance against Kansas City, maybe.
I don't know, man. I don't think they could beat either one of those three teams. And I named those three, or the Patriots. I know they couldn't beat the Patriots. So, like, they're not going to really do anything.
Well, the Vikings beat them, so.
When was the last time the Vikings won a game, Jesse?
Huh?
When was the last time the Vikings won a game?
All right, moving on. Let's start these games, should we? I mean, I don't want to waste time doing these paltry.
I got
waste
you.
times with these.
Hey, Twitchers, Twitch watchers, please ask us questions of any kind. I don't really want to talk about these games the whole time, so.
Rex says Alexis is
He's not our mascot. Tony can be the
No.
mascot of the night.
No,
Of the night, Jesse.
no. You know what?
He's here.
This cappuccino stout bottle is the official mascot of Pro Football Juice. There it is.
I'm gonna have to hold Tony back. He's giving you the stare down, man.
No, he's not. He's looking at your wife. You need to get that guy under control.
No, he's not.
He is too. He's looking dead-eyed
Dang it,
into
Tony.
your wife.
There you go. Yeah.
Great. I said dead-eyed into your wife's eyes. Into your wife's eyes.
Wife's eyes.
Wife's eyes? That's bigotry. It doesn't matter the wife's size.
So there was a game on Thursday.
Was there?
Yeah.
Was it? I didn't see one.
We podcasted during it.
Oh, that's true. That means we don't have to talk about the deplorable game.
Do you know the Ravens have the number one
football.
ranked total defense
I didn't.
in points and yards, I believe. So that's why. So the Cowboys are officially going against the top defense in the league on Sunday.
Well, that'll be a test for them. So they're the only AFC North team above 500. That's a fun fact. Baltimore is. Cody Kessler only got benched after only 94 yards, 10 of 17.
Yeah, but Kessler got benched. It was like 9 for 12 for 94 yards and a touchdown, and it doesn't make sense why he got benched.
Yeah, I remember we were watching it. We thought he got
Yeah.
injured, but he didn't.
Yeah.
He just put McCown
and then
in.
McCown went in there, like threw a pick, got a fumble. He
was horrible.
He looked awful.
And then I think Kessler went back in, didn't he?
No.
Dumb. So Cleveland all time now is 461, 461, and 10. So, and they've never been below 500. But as a franchise, they might be going below 500.
Wow.
Or they will be.
We have a question.
Question.
The Browns. Sorry, hold on a second. The Browns are so eager to get. No, they're so indecisive on quarterback that they're actually like excited to have RG3 back.
Yeah, and they did come out with the news that RG3 could come back.
He's
this
clear
season.
for practice.
Yeah, so.
Here's a question.
Yep.
At what point does a fantasy
We got a question.
almost having hope for
Hey, can everyone hear Emily in the background when she's saying that stuff?
Yeah, you're gonna have to let us know because then otherwise I'll repeat it this time. But the question is from Indy Hawk. Here's a question: at what point does a fantasy owner bail on the Vikings defense? I almost did it this week, but I keep having hope for a rebound. I'm gonna let Jesse take this one.
I'll take this as a general fantasy football question. You bail on them when you don't think they're going to score more than someone that you could pick up on the waiver wire. That's when you bail on them.
Jessa said
Okay. So she can partially hear, Emily.
It's a defense. It's not like a kicker.
Whoa.
But I liken it to a kicker where if you can see, I mean, if you could see someone on the waiver wire that's going to have a better matchup, Nick does this, then pick him up.
Yeah,
And
I
they'll gain
stream
points.
defenses.
Yeah, I do
because
that.
there really aren't any consistent. Even the Vikings. Can you name a consistent defense this season? Like I would have put Broncos, Eagles, and Vikings in there, but they've all just had crap games here and there.
Yeah, well, that'll happen though. I mean, there's not going to be an undefeated team in the league.
Do you
You know?
remember? But do you remember when Daniel? You remember this a few years back, like the Bears defense. You freaking, or even the Seahawks defense. You knew every week you were going to have at least 12 points from them.
Yeah.
So here's her.
It is hard to bail on a team that's getting 20 plus points a game per season. They've had injuries, plus it's hard for defenses to do well when their offense can't do anything. And it's not a knock towards their offense; it's a knock towards their offensive line. They have no offensive line.
You're absolutely right. I mean, like if they didn't have to be on the field for like 85% of the game, then they'd probably be doing a little bit better.
Jesse, you could probably take college red shirt freshmen and put them on that offensive line and have a better offensive line.
I was thinking about that actually.
Oh yeah, Bears.
Yeah.
So here's what we got. So actually, the Vikings defense is still the number as far as fantasy points go in our league anyway. Number one is the Broncos with 103 points total. All right, for the season. The Vikings are still number 2 with 97. Then you get the Ravens 94, Eagles 89, and then it goes Cardinals 87, Chiefs 84, but then it goes, the next one up on the list is the Chargers, and that goes to 69. It goes from 84 to 69 and then drops from there.
Do you know what defense has not allowed, the only defense in the NFL to have not
It's the
allowed
Cowboys, isn't it?
100-yard rushing game? Yes. The Cowboys defense is the only defense to have not allowed a 100-yard rusher or a 100-yard receiver.
That just changed because Atlanta hadn't had one since like 2015 and before this weekend.
Oh yeah, that must have changed then.
Yeah. So it's just, yeah. I mean,
I'm not saying go out there pick up the Cowboys defense. You should not do that.
you probably, you know what? Honestly, though, you might have someone on your bench that's worth giving up to just grab another defense.
I'm telling you, Danielle, you could probably. Oh, the trade deadline's over, isn't it? Trade deadline is passed in our league.
In one of our leagues,
In most leagues.
I don't.
One of them I thought was the 28th, and I think that's our Yahoo one.
What?
The trade deadline.
I thought it was like the 12th or the 11th. It keeps flashing a thing when you log into it saying that it was like the 12th.
Oh, I have
or
no
something.
idea. This V8 Splash seems to have some alcohol in it. It's weird. That was gross.
It's because you said there was alcohol in it.
What?
Say what? Hey, if you go out to hey, look at this. Look at this, Indie Hawk. If you go out, just go out and grab the Chiefs defense. They're available right now. 84 points. Free agent. Click them. Tampa Bay.
Oh yeah, that could be a good pickup. Jameis Winston is stupid with that football. Oh, speaking of that, did you see his play? Pretty much his Madden quarterbacking.
I heard about that. Yeah, I didn't see it.
He ran back. He ran back in the end zone. Stupid. Where at any point you'd be watching that game, you're like, this moron's gonna get a safety, and then he darts it to Mike Evans. It was insane.
Wasn't it 69 yards or something?
Oh, I don't know.
But even if the offensive linemen were caught holding when he was in the end zone, that's a safety right there. I mean,
Yeah.
Or maybe they have to be. I'm not sure. But anyway, go ahead and drop the Vikings defense, pick up the Chiefs, and let me know when you do it so that I can go ahead and pick up the Vikings, and we'll all be happy.
Yes.
Thanks.
If the trade deadline
Cheers,
hasn't
mate.
passed and you're listening to this, I'm pretty much past the point of no return in our Yahoo league. So I'm gonna try to transform my team into the Cowboys team. So I need Dak, I need Dez, I need Jason.
Once again, let me know when you're going to do that so I can pick up all the people.
I'll
that
give you
you're
Todd
dropping.
Gurley. I'm done with that has been.
I've tried to get him all season, and now you're doing that. Now this is happening.
Yeah.
See,
We'll talk later.
This is the thing that sucks about a player like yourself who is out of it. So now you're going to drop all your players.
No, I'm not dropping any of my players. I just want to try to get some of the people that I want to play. Like trying to get Dak is not admitting failure. Trying to get Dez is not admitting failure. Trying to get Jason, maybe.
You're not gonna get him. It's past the trade deadline.
If in our Yahoo league, it might not be.
Plus, you're probably gonna end up giving up more than what you would normally give up. And then in that case,
like one of my buddies, I'm going to try to just trade him Matt Stafford for Dak Prescott straight up.
wait, you're gonna give him Stafford?
Yeah.
Well, then he's coming out smelling like a rose. That makes him better.
I'm 3-7, man.
Yeah, I know you're 3-7, but I'm actually doing well, and I don't want you to give people players so that they just murder people.
Offer me trades.
I don't have any Cowboys. That's why I'm doing so well.
That's a shame. Oh.
Just kidding, guy. Jeez.
That's fine.
Jeez, this guy. Actually, I might have Dez.
I think Emily has Dez.
Oh, Emily's got oh, that's Pro Football Juice, Jason. Nope.
Next game?
I don't have them. I'm gonna pick up the Cowboys defense so you trade me Todd Gurley for him.
Baby.
Next, what are we talking about?
Games.
Fine. Kansas City 20, Carolina 17.
I thought this was going to be a blowout, and then the Chiefs came out of nowhere. And
Well, their secondary came out of nowhere.
Yep.
Eric Berry had a pick six. Marcus Peters had an interception to basically end the game. He was playing Calvin Benjamin like a guy who covers a wide receiver very well.
A shutdown corner.
Yeah, sure.
Lightning Rush said.
Yes.
No, I'm not.
Yes, that's exactly what I'm saying. That is exactly what
Lightning
I'm
Rush
saying.
asked if I'm one of those people who gets rid of all of his players and has a bad season. No, that's not what I'm saying. I don't really want to get. Obviously, I want to get rid of Todd Gurley. He's pissed me off hardcore this season. Is there anybody out there that he hasn't pissed off? No? Okay. So, I don't really want to get rid of some of these players. Like, I'm going to make decent trades. I'm not ever a team. Like, I'm still going to try to win. I'm just going to try to do it with more Cowboys players. Like, I have Ezekiel Elliott, so I'm already, like, halfway there of players who can actually do anything. I don't want players who can't do anything. I'm not going to put Devin Street on my team, knowing that Devin Street's not even playing for the Cowboys. I'm not going to put Lucky Whitehead on my team, knowing he's not going to do anything.
Well, here's the thing. You get Witten, you get Dez. Dak you could get, but in a normal league, you probably wouldn't start him. He'd probably be a backup, honestly.
I've been starting Dak. I've been starting Dak in my ESPN league because he's been getting like 20 to 30 points consistently. Because he'll either run touchdowns in or he's starting to throw touchdowns in. He's a viable quarterback to start. You know what sounds really good? A McDouble. I'm slightly hungry. I'm not even hungry. I just want something to eat a little.
Random.
I'm drinking and I want some McDonald's. That's
Random.
Not crazy.
It's not crazy, but it's random as heck.
It is. It's random as all get out.
It's random as random can be.
Man. Lightning Rush, I like that you're back listening to us again, man. We actually got a little concerned because we had switched nights.
Yeah, we switched nights.
Due to a debate, and then we hadn't heard from you since, and then we switched nights again because I had a family thing, and then now we're back to Wednesdays.
We even tried to search you, I think, at one point just to let you know personally that we were going to switch nights or whatever, but we couldn't. I don't know how to do that.
Yeah.
Which is probably a good thing, I guess.
He also, he or she, sorry, we don't. They said. Yes, Dak is also my QB and is the most consistent player I have. Hashtag the Dak Knight.
Oh.
Along with Rodgers and Nelson, I play a 2 QB league. I don't like those 2 quarterback leagues. To me, it's not realistic. I don't know why.
I've only been in one, and they score a boatload of points.
Do you like it or no?
It was all right. I didn't realize there was 2 quarterback slots until everybody was picking up all these quarterbacks, and I had to rush get one, and I was PO'd. It was like some random league that I joined.
Oh, I gotcha.
Carolina needs to rattle off 7 wins in order to even have a chance at the playoffs.
And with Atlanta playing as well as they're playing, it's unlikely, man.
I don't see it.
Are you kind of happy about it? I kind of love that Carolina's bad.
I don't really have an opinion, I guess, oddly enough.
I kind of love it. I love that the Packers are bad.
Well, I mean, that's all
Gosh,
right.
that makes me happy.
I guess that's all right with me.
Did you ever think that there was a time... Wait, maybe I should wait till we get to the Packers game.
Okay. Houston 24, Jacksonville 21. Bortles is not good. Osweiler is also not good. Bortles was actually sacked for the 23rd straight game. Can we skip this?
Yeah, I don't
Yeah,
care.
let's skip it. Nothing happened.
I did see that
Oh!
first Bortles turnover. It was bad.
No, this is actually something. Osweiler passed for... How many yards do you think he passed for?
Well, it sounds like you're surprised, so I'm going to say 273.
Oh, well, that's pretty close. 99 yards.
Oh, my God.
99 yards. Starting quarterback. So Miller, Akeem Hunt, and Alfred Blue got 158 of the 181 rush yards. The rest of them were Osweiler running.
Oh,
181
my
rush
goodness.
yards.
Oh, man. I wish I could get paid $72 million to play like a third-string quarterback.
Mm-hmm. No, they still won the game. I mean, you can't take that away from them. It kind of reminds me.
Decent. Their run game is really good.
It kind of reminds me of when Teddy Bridgewater first came in the league. He had a couple
What?
games. Is that who that was? It wasn't him who was quarterbacking, who only got like 85 yards one game and like 90 some yards the next game or something. Or was that like Christian Ponder or something? That was a long time ago.
I have no
I think
idea,
it was
man.
Bridgewater when he first came in. Anyway, Denver 25, New Orleans 23. The first ever returned blocked extra point for a win in history.
Nice.
You didn't see that?
Because
Also,
that was during the Cowboys game. So
it
I saw
appeared
this.
that Will Parks, the guy who ran it back, ran out of bounds, but they didn't call it, and they even reviewed it, and they couldn't overturn it. But it looks like there's a screenshot that they posted out there that looks like he's like stepping out of bounds.
Huh.
They didn't call back, and it was for the win.
How bad of quarterback do you have to be that you can't put up more than 23 points against the Saints defense?
I don't know, man. Why are you asking me?
I'm just wondering, man. What happened to Trevor Siemian? The first 4 or 5 games, I thought he was.
Well, he actually didn't play that bad in this game. But he was sacked 6 times, hit 11, and had 2 interceptions.
Good God.
Yeah. But yeah, I mean, their defense keeps them in these games, so if they didn't have a defense like that, then swap them with maybe any other defense in the league, and they would have a horrible record right now.
Oh, yeah.
So, moving on. LA had 9 points, and the Jets beat them with lost to them with 6 points.
Yep. Jared Goff is going to be the official starter this
Does
next
that mean Jeff Fisher is officially thrown in the towel this season?
So I read something where it was like admitting Jared Goff is going to be the starter may save Jeff Fisher's career.
You know what?
I can't believe they waited this long.
No kidding. Well, he's pretty hard-headed, I guess. Bryce Pettyhead was in the game. He had his first 99. He orchestrated the first 99-yard touchdown drive since 1995 for the Jets.
Wow.
Yeah, yeah. He did that, but he also looked like a rookie. Miscues.
Which he's a second year.
The real starter or the real story in this game is that the LA's defense is pretty dang good.
Yeah.
Honestly.
Yeah, they're all right. I read this. So someone asked Darrelle Revis about his declining play.
Yeah.
And he just said, "I'm old." It's because I'm old.
I'm old. Happens. So we're expecting him to retire in the next
I think so.
year, maybe after this year.
I think the Jets will surely cut him after this year. And who the hell is going to sign him?
Yeah. I don't know. There's some cornerback needy teams out there. Atlanta 15, and then Philadelphia had 24.
He should have retired after the Patriots. after he won that Super Bowl.
I almost forgot he even played on that team.
Anyway, I'm sorry. What was the next one?
Oh, that old thing. Atlanta 15, Philadelphia 24. The Eagles are winning still, and Atlanta lost.
I don't, dude. I never know what Eagles team is going to show up because like the Eagles team that beats the Steelers, that beats the Falcons, that beats the Vikings, or the Eagles team that loses to oh goodness, the Redskins, the Cowboys, the other teams, whatever. What Emily? Red Rum?
Lightning Rush said,
Lightning Rush said something.
if you're looking to have a sophomore, he has learned.
I hope. So Lightning Rush mentioned Dak Prescott falling into a slump. I hope it does not happen.
Here's the thing about I want to do mention one thing about RG3 though. Mike Shanahan ruined RG3's career.
Absolutely. Mike Shanahan should be.
Mike Shanahan basically put him in front of a truck when his legs were already broken.
One thing I want
ruined
to
his career.
The huge difference between Dak Prescott and Tony Romo. Like I will give mad props, I guess, to Jerry Jones and the scouting and like the scouts for the Cowboys, because Tony Romo was an exceptional quarterback, but for years he played without a good offensive line, with no weapons other than Jason Witten and a rotating quarterback, running back. He had Felix Jones, Julius Jones, and then finally DeMarco Murray was his first good running back.
Yeah, and they got rid of him.
Yeah. And we got Ezekiel Elliott and Alfred Morris and Darren McFadden. Anyway, but Dak gets to come right into having Des Bryant, to having a seasoned Jason Witten, to having Cole Beasley, Terrence Williams, having the best offensive line in the league, and to having Ezekiel Elliott. Like, he gets to come into all this stuff. So, like, I don't think he's gonna have that sophomore slump either, because he's got the confidence of the team. He's got a great team around him.
They're gonna run into problems.
What do you mean?
Money-wise.
To pay these guys? I don't know how you pay Dak and Zeke.
Well, that's the thing. They're going to run into it just like they ran into Dez versus DeMarco Murray, and they're going to have to cut one of their best players.
That's why,
their offensive line.
That's why
their offensive line is going to make huge money.
Yeah.
And they're going to have to cut like freaking tons of people to get those people.
That's why, like, it's honestly got to be Super Bowl or bust either this year, next year, or maybe the year after. Because after that, we won't have the same team.
The problem is, you think about, they should, get paid less because to stay with the team or whatever. That's saying something, but that's not how it works anymore.
Tony Romo is the type of player to take a pay cut.
Well, he should take a pay cut. He's not playing.
Hey, easy.
He hasn't played for 2 years.
I had to hold Tony back.
2 years. If you told me that you were going to pay that amount of money to someone who wouldn't play for 2 years, I'd tell you to stick him where the sun don't shine.
In case you're not paying attention, Tony is about to kick Jesse's ass. I had to hold him back, though.
In case you didn't watch the podcast, you'll see that I was quaking in my boots.
Oh, we saw you quake. Oh, so you drinking it? You feel it up here, huh?
Yep, finished it.
Well, next game. What the hell of a game are we on?
Packers, we didn't even talk about it. Atlanta 15, Philadelphia 24. We talked about them.
Oh, yeah.
Nah, screw it.
Care.
Chicago 10, Tampa Bay 36. Don't want to talk about. Green Bay 25.
Jay Cutler's
Tennessee
really bad. That's
47.
all we need to talk about.
Jay Cutler threw a bunch of, and then also Aaron Rodgers' team isn't doing so hotly.
Yeah, so this is what I wanted to say. Jesse, did you honestly think that we would be having the conversation about the fact that Mike McCarthy's on the hot seat and that he could be getting fired?
I wouldn't say he's on the hot seat. I think that some people who are just fans, not like anyone in the organization.
Aaron Rodgers has been calling about
No. Because he said it's ridiculous. They said today I read something that said people were talking about how Mike McCarthy needs to step down or whatever. Aaron Rodgers called it ridiculous. He said it's ridiculous talk.
Agreed. But he's been saying stuff saying that there's not enough fire into the team, and that he's made comments that would kind of like bash McCarthy's play calling. So like, maybe they just need a new offensive coordinator and stick with that coordinator, because they had went with the coordinator last year, and
then they took his play calling ability
and
away
then
from
went
him
back to Mike McCarthy,
because they weren't good with him, but now
they're not good with McCarthy.
I still think the problem really is that they don't have a running game, and people are starting to figure it out. You know what I mean? After a while, you know what's going to happen. Like, they can't run the ball, so they're going to throw the ball, and you're good. You're golden. It's fine. Do you have someone have a question?
What?
Oh, okay. I thought you were looking down like someone did. And Tennessee is starting to come around, too. That doesn't help any for them.
So why I would have said DeMarco Murray being the player of the game is because, he had the 74-yard touchdown. And then he had the
first game of the season. And he threw,
So Emily asked me before that game, she was like, so I have these players starting, and this person's on my bench. She's like, should I start DeMarco Murray? I'm like, you should probably start DeMarco Murray.
You should never... Unless he has a bye week,
and then
DeMarco Murray doesn't leave your starting lineup.
and then the 75-yard touchdown run happened, and I was like, babe, DeMarco Murray just had a 75-yard touchdown run, woo! And then almost 5 minutes later, DeMarco Murray just threw a touchdown catch.
Here's his stats for the game: 17 carries for 127 yards and a touchdown. That in itself is awesome. 2 receptions for 33 yards, and 10 yards passing and a touchdown. Come on. That's awesome.
Yeah.
He killed it. The only reason I didn't make him the is because I already picked him once.
Yeah, it's tough to not pick these players twice.
That would have been great, but I picked Mariota because I wanted to, signify the big win in some way. Plus, they scored 47 friggin' points. When was the last time Tennessee scored 47 points? Have they ever?
I'm kind of excited about these teams that aren't normally good, that are actually kind of
right. And I think we talked about Tennessee before the season started in the preseason talks and stuff.
Like, I like that Tennessee's starting to do well. I love that the Raiders are doing well. I like that the Chiefs. Honestly, the Chiefs they only have 2 losses. They're flying under the radar.
I know. We talked about that last week too. Like they're starting to. I don't know. It's weird. Like when I saw their record last week, I was like, what? They've only lost 2 games. Didn't even know.
Friggin' man, Andrew Reid and Alex Smith just doing good things together.
Yeah, it's awesome. Good for Good for Alex Smith. Good for Andy Reid.
Would you put Andy Reid in Coach of the Year territory? Or Jack Del Rio?
I don't know how you can't. Jack Del Rio, yeah. For sure.
Who's the front runner? Why isn't Bill Belichick usually mentioned when people are talking Coach of the Year?
Because he's a shoo-in. I don't think it's like they don't have to.
It's like they don't ever consider him.
No, I think it's that they just never not consider him. So he's just always there, and you're like, all right, fine.
Yeah.
All right, fine. Minnesota 20, Washington 26, whatever. We got rid of a kicker.
Yeah.
Blair Walsh missed another extra point. Oh, no, this was an interesting game, though, because they went down 14-0. And I was like, well, there it goes.
I saw that, and then they started to climb back.
Then they rattled off 20 points, and right before halftime is when they scored that last touchdown, and then Blair Walsh missed the extra point. And to me, I was like, man, that kind of takes the wind out of our sails from that awesome comeback we had or whatever. And then... and then when we came out again, Washington had the ball for 11 minutes of the third quarter. Bradford ended up throwing an interception on actually a pretty impressive drive to go down the field, but that sealed it. I think, it kind of sucked.
Sorry, man.
But still, I can't help but notice that we're getting better. So
your offense is getting better. Your defense they're
starting to level off. I think people are figuring it out a little bit, So they need to start switching it up or something. I don't know. A lot of stuff. This is the first time in the history of the NFL. You know what the stat's going to be?
No.
Did someone say something?
I just lost out of here. The first time in history.
First time in history.
History.
A wide receiver has had back-to-back 13-plus reception games. Teflon Diggs.
Oh, Teflon.
He had 13 catches for 164 yards. He actually kept them in that game. Like, he was getting open and catching absolutely everything at the end of that game. He went nuts.
Because it's Teflon Diggs.
Yeah, nothing sticks to him except for the ball.
Wait,
Wait, why is he Teflon Diggs again?
because people can't tackle him?
Because he's slippery.
Yeah.
I thought it was because nothing sticks to him, but that doesn't make any sense because
Yeah,
then the ball wouldn't stick to him. Well, anyway, it was good while it lasted.
Yeah.
We got rid of Blair Walsh, kicked his keister out of there. Got Kai Forbath, so we'll see how that goes. Maybe he can make an extra
I
point.
think I saw either 84 or 86%.
84.
84%
In his career.
kicking percentage.
Whatever. We'll see. I just feel like Blair Walsh never got over the Seattle miss in last year in the playoffs. Just couldn't get over
I
it.
don't think confidence ever came back. Man.
Never came back. I mean, just having your team rally around you, and like all the stuff he got, like support he got from everybody. I thought, oh, he'll come out of it, and he never came out of it.
Nope.
I couldn't believe it. I mean, maybe he'll be better later somewhere else. But also we lost Jake Long, who played for like 3 games and was actually doing pretty well, and he's out for the season with the Achilles tear. So that's neato. That's fun times. So another offensive lineman out, which is just what we need. All right, I'm moving on. Miami 31, San Diego 24. This was a barn burner.
Yeah.
Phillip Rivers reached the 300 touchdown club. He bypassed Elway for 8th on the all-time list.
He also
threw
4 interceptions in the
interceptions.
last 2 minutes of the game.
Pretty much sealing them out of the playoffs.
Yeah. Good job, Phillip Rivers.
Oh, well, he had a hell of a season anyway.
Yeah. Hell of a season. It's only 10 weeks through.
Yeah.
They're on bye week. It's a shame because Melvin Gordon's having just a great year.
I think maybe building they're getting better though, because last year they were god awful,
Yeah.
and then this year they're probably going to end up.
By the time they get all their pieces in order, Phillip Rivers is going to be garbage.
Maybe.
Like, he's not getting any younger.
Yeah, that's true.
He's been in the league as long as Eli has.
Yeah, but Eli's fine.
Yeah, is he?
He's Eli. I mean, he hasn't really gone up or down. He's just
That's
Eli.
a good description of it. He's Eli.
Yeah, I mean, he can make great plays. He can also just be crazy. I don't know. So yeah, Tannehill had 130.6 rating, which is his second highest. So San Francisco 20 of the points, Arizona 23 of the points.
Didn't Colin Kaepernick have like 400 plus yards throwing?
I don't know. I don't have that stat, but he did. Yeah, he did pretty dang well. He looked like the old Cap. He ran for 55 yards. He led the team because Carlos Hyde had 14 yards on 13 carries for some reason. Palmer was the only reason that the 49ers were even in this game.
Picks?
Because he had 3 interceptions. He's almost a detriment to that team now.
Yeah.
You know who'd be good on that team?
Stop it. Don't you dare say it. I'll have to. All right, you can say it now.
Tony Romo.
All right. It's okay, Tony. It's okay. Tony's going to cut you in the parking lot later.
That's great, because I'm not going to the parking lot. I'm going to stay here. I might go up.
You're not going to suspect it, and you're going to hear a little footstep, and you're going to be like, what the hell? And then you're going to get your Achilles cut.
You know,
and you're going to be like, oh, no.
That happened on Puppet Master movie. But that Puppet Master movies are freaky as hell.
They are.
Like Chucky and Puppet Master movies freak the hell out of me.
You see the newest Child's Play? Chucky movie?
Which
It's called Curse of Chucky.
when did this happen?
2 years ago, I think.
No.
It's dude. One thing I can respect about the Chucky movies is like they're pretty consistent about director and Brad Dourif as Chucky.
Well, the voice?
Yeah.
Well, it's got to be him.
Yeah, there's no one else who could do Chucky.
No,
You should check it out. It's actually kind of enjoyable.
I don't want to.
It's on Netflix.
I don't have it. Thank God.
I'll
Oh.
kill you.
What? I don't. Why?
No.
Because I don't have Netflix?
No.
Man, you are on edge tonight.
A little.
Dallas 35, Pittsburgh 30.
The game of the week. This is the game of the week. Jesse, did you watch this game?
I was on Red Zone. Yeah.
This is probably the best game of the season.
Yeah, it was pretty good.
Like, it was insane. Oh, you're opening up another beer, huh?
Yeah.
What are you drinking?
This one's a cranberry ginger shandy from Leinenkugels. It was intriguing, so I bought one.
Sounds interesting. The ginger throws me off.
No, they had one called, was it a cranberry ginger? Gingy?
Gingy.
It's a cranberry gingy. Maybe they've had this one before. I don't remember it being cranberries, though. I thought it was ginger something else.
You good?
Yeah. I'm good now.
All right.
This beer put me in the crystal spirit. Blimey.
So, some backstory to the Cowboys game. It was my sister's birthday on Sunday. She turned an age she wasn't thrilled about. We went to...
Was it 20?
We went to... Oh, Jesse. We went to Casa Azul, and last year we got these margaritas, and she was like, yeah, let's get those same things. So she orders the fishbowl margaritas, and she texted me today, so I think I came to the conclusion that we didn't get the fishbowl margaritas last year. And I was like, yeah, I know, because I shared a picture earlier in that day of a margarita that was like a fraction of the size of margarita that we got on Sunday. So we drank this margarita, and it was a lot. And thankfully, Emily had like 2 drinks of it. So like I didn't have to drink all of it. We went back home, and like I passed out on the couch. And then Emily woke me up. She's like, the Cowboys are playing. But luckily, it was right when they came on. So the game that was on it beforehand ran late or whatever. So the first half of this game was kind of a blur because I was a little toasty.
So, wait. I want to talk about these margaritas a little bit more.
Yeah.
At Casa Azul?
Yeah.
They have giant margaritas?
It was a $14 margarita.
14?
And if I were to pick it up in my hands, it would be like this.
Jeez, like a bloomin' onion.
It's huge, man. Huge.
Was it like the ones, the biggest one at the...
it was probably very... If I can remember right, it was very similar to that. Like, have you seen my tip jar on my bar at home?
No, maybe, yeah.
It's about that size.
But I don't remember
But,
what it
like,
looks like.
rounded out.
Dang.
But anyway, so I was watching this game, and honestly, like, it was a great game, back and forth. Like, if I was not a Cowboys fan or a Steelers fan, it was just an overall great game to watch. Both teams looked really good. No, there were really not many flaws on either side.
I'll tell you, actually, that was a very exciting red zone time to watch because at that time, San Diego's game was going to the edge. Your game was going to the edge, and there was another one that was going to the edge.
San Francisco?
Yeah. So all 3 of them were like boom, 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 like great endings.
Yeah, it was insane. When Big Ben and Antonio Brown got that touchdown on the fake spike, I was like,
Yeah.
that's it. I was like, that's it. That's game over.
You know, how someone said, oh, that's a cheap play or something. I'm like, why don't more people try to that? I've wondered that for
effective.
years. Yeah, I've wondered that for years. Like, yeah, they're going in the spike, and then just chuck it.
Do you wonder if teams actually think it's a low move, so that's why they don't do it?
Somebody said that to, was it Todd? Somebody was saying that, oh man, that's a dirty move. I'm like, it's a valid play.
It's a solid play. I don't think it's dirty. But then basically what earned Dak the starting role, that drive down the field, and then Ezekiel Elliott just running in for the touchdown with 9 seconds left. Like, I think Emily was there. I don't fully remember, but I lost it. Like, I went crazy. It was awesome.
You went berserkazoid?
I did.
Wow. Yeah, Ezekiel Elliott had 100 plus all-purpose yards
He had
in the
200
first
he had
quarter.
oh yeah. It was awesome.
Yeah. Big Ben had 408 yards, 3 touchdowns, and Antonio Brown had 154. I mean, that's monster games from both
Our
of them.
defense is bad, but we do just enough to win the games. Or they do.
All right.
Whatever.
You good?
Yeah.
Seattle 31, New England 24.
This was a pretty
Sunday
decent
night.
game.
It was weird. Like for some reason, what's his face? No,
Bennett.
Pete Carroll went for 2 instead of taking the extra point because he would have gone up 2 scores instead of 1 or something. But if New England would have marched on the field and got a touchdown and then an extra point, they would have won. So they put themselves in a really stupid situation.
Mm-hmm.
But then they New England couldn't score. Something weird happened.
Gronk got a chest injury, which many thought was a punctured lung, but it's not.
What wasn't it Earl Thomas that smoked him?
Yeah.
And he said it's the hardest he's ever been hit.
Yeah.
Gronk came out and said he's a feisty little bugger. So Doug Baldwin had a monster game and Jumpstep had him on the bench.
Yep.
You love Doug Baldwin, Jeremy. What's your deal?
Jay Sizzle.
Also, CJ Procyse had a great game and Kristen Michael got fired.
Yeah, he got
How
cut and
about
picked up by
that?
the Packers.
Did he get picked up by the Packers?
Yeah, he got picked up by the Packers today.
You know what? Dang it.
What? Did you want him?
No. But I had a little snippet of where he might fit in.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Where's that?
They were on there. They were on the list. I had a list.
I heard Peterson's not probably going to come back this season.
Yeah, I was expecting that anyway. So
Yeah.
I don't know. Cincinnati 20, New York Giants 21. This is our Monday Night Football game. This is the last game of the week. Giants looked like an all-around solid team.
I did not watch this game.
Man, Landon Collins has been monster for them.
Yeah.
He's got to be their defensive MVP.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, fishbowl margarita. Send
was
me
a
that.
lot.
Can you save that to that desktop and then open up email and then send me that in an email? Open up email on that laptop. Okay?
Hey, Emily. Can we get McDonald's?
And then send me that email. To myself. Do it. Yeah, send me it to myself because I have it open here again as well. My email. So, yeah. So that's the game. That's the games.
Wait, what?
Yeah, that was where I was going for.
Oh, thanks.
Because Mario Baseball, when the game's over, it goes, it's that Toad person, and it goes, that's the game.
Yeah. That's the game. Surprised you can. I can't do that eye thing, man. You can get one to turn one.
I can do it with the other one too, but it's harder. Is it doing it?
Yeah. Good work. Any more questions before moving on? Or wait, do you have any news or anything?
Yes.
Okay.
Alshon Jeffrey got suspended 4 games for PEDs. That's the only thing on my list that we didn't talk about.
He admitted the supplement that he was taking was recommended to combat inflation, and it was on the NFL's banned substance list, and he took full responsibility. So at least he owned up to it, which was nice.
Yeah, that's good. Shouldn't have done that. Drugs are bad. Losers never win.
The Steelers, Cameron Hayward is done for the season with pec tear.
Yeah.
And the Panthers placed punter Andy Lee on IR with a hamstring injury.
Andy Lee is probably one of the best punters historically in the league. Well, not historically.
Went from San Francisco to the Browns and then the Panthers.
He's always been solid.
Oh, that's right. And I did have one little bit of information. So Isaiah Pede, former Dolphins and Rams running back, was in a car accident last week.
Really?
He was ejected from the car and in critical condition. And Jeff Fisher said today that he will never play football again. And he has like a rough journey, like rough road to recovery.
Good Lord.
Yeah.
Was he in football?
Yeah, so I remember a couple years back, he was projected to take the Rams starting gig, and that was when
Benny Cunningham?
Not Benny Cunningham.
Steven Jackson.
Zach Stacy. That's when Zach Stacy kind of emerged as the lead back. So, and then Isaiah Pede went to Florida this past couple of seasons, or one of those past years, I don't remember. But yeah, so that sucks.
Yeah, that does suck. Wish him well in his journey, you know?
Yeah.
That's not neat. So,
games?
I do have.
Got some squeezers?
I do have a couple of squeezers actually. But first, this is the size of the margarita.
Oh, did you put it up on the?
Yeah, put it up on the big board. For those watching, for those listening, I have now put a picture of a person drinking the size of the margarita that we've been discussing.
Was that really it?
Yeah.
Ooh, it was a little bigger than that. Like,
It was.
well, who knows how big this guy is? Too, he could be he can be like a half.
It was a large. It was a large margarita. You know what though? I did not throw up. I'm like,
Good for you. Good for you.
Thanks.
So anyway, let's do something real quick. Well, let's play a little game called Will They Win Another Game? I'll throw out a team and you say yes or no.
Okay.
Jacksonville.
Can I ask who they play?
No.
Yes, I think they'll win.
Because I
one
do not
more
have
game.
that information.
I think they'll win one more game.
Minnesota.
Yes. God, it's got to happen, right?
Yeah. They play Jacksonville, so they're not going to win. Cleveland.
No.
L.A.
Honestly, I don't think so.
New York Jets.
No.
That was my whole list. Yeah, right. Now I want you to pick. I have a list here, and I want you to pick one team.
Okay, one.
Romo landing spots. I have these teams, and you need to pick one. You're not gonna like any of these teams. Jacksonville, Cleveland, New York Jets, or Arizona. You might actually.
God, you know, I was thinking about Arizona earlier today, but Arizona, I don't think so because I don't think they're gonna want another Carson Palmer. Because and here's what I mean: like Carson Palmer, I imagine that they love Carson Palmer, but Carson Palmer had like 2 great years, but now he's starting to decline. Romo, I think, is in his prime, but is injury prone. He's not in his prime. Obviously, 2014 would probably be his prime season.
Right. Sure.
But
Here's the thing. I think though. Oh, sorry.
But I just don't think they're going to want another Tony Romo. I don't think they're going to want another Carson Palmer.
No, but they might think of him as a stopgap between someone that they're going to try to draft coming up and like they want. Okay, so they want to dump Palmer because he's garbage now. Reaction to the dart shot. It's getting fierce in the studio. It comes out.
Yeah,
gotta
Emily
press the
just
button.
shot Tony with a friggin' dart.
And it pops out.
You damn monster.
So, anyway.
This is assuming that Tony Romo is going to leave the Cowboys because honestly, people don't want to talk about it, but he's going to compete for that starting role next season if they don't trade him.
So then what are you going to do? Just set
If he
Dak
competes
on the bench?
and beats Dak out, Dak gets a year behind Tony. I don't know, man.
But I don't think that they're going to do that. And I don't think that's in anybody's best interest, to be honest.
We'll find out.
If he goes and he has a long and the Cowboys
Just
have
let
a-
me have this, Jesse.
have a
I'm
long-
assuming.
No, because this is
what
for
I'm
the this is
assuming.
for the fans. All right, this isn't for you. I don't do this for you. Assume that they go and have a long playoff run. Not necessarily Super Bowl win, but a long playoff run. Maybe they get to the second round. Maybe they get to whatever. You don't just set someone in that team in that mesh and all his progress that he's made and set him on the bench and put Romo in for how many years? 1-2 more years? Are they going to set him there and like make Dak rot? You know, for a while.
Not right.
See, it's dumb. It doesn't make any sense.
Let's go back. So let's go back to your team question.
Yeah.
So is the Jets? I'm ruling out Arizona just because I don't think that they're gonna want another.
Let me
Carson
finish
Palmer.
that. You weren't paying attention because your gnome was getting shot.
Well, I'm
by
sorry.
A dart.
The woman who I thought was my wife was doing harm to one of my closest friends.
She didn't hurt me at all. He's talking about them. No. Anyway, Arizona could work because Tony Romo's. How many years do you think he's got left in him?
2.
2 years. Carson Palmer,
Maybe.
I would say maybe has a year, and he's not doing very well, and he hasn't for a while.
But I fully expect him to start next season.
So let's let's assume that they don't want to take the chance of having Carson Palmer in. They bring in Romo, and then they draft someone to work
Yes,
under
I've heard
Romo.
that. I heard that. But
That makes sense.
Romo's gonna want. I think Romo's gonna search for a team that he feels like he can run, and he's gonna choose a team that he thinks he might have a chance to win a Super Bowl.
That's
with.
Arizona.
You think?
Jacksonville, Cleveland, New York Jets. You can't win with any of them.
So, like, looking at the Jets and Browns, I feel like they've got a future quarterback on their roster. They're just not willing to accept it yet. Like, Browns, I think they are. I think they know Kessler's going to be their quarterback of their future. I could see him possibly going to
I don't know, because after they
What about
took him
the
out of the
Bears,
game,
man? What about the Bears?
Bears I don't think would be in a. I mean, they would be. Yeah, that's not bad. They'd be in a similar situation than the one I talked about in Arizona.
And like,
If I were him, I would rather go to Arizona, like with David Johnson.
What about the Texans?
Fitzy?
Like, yes, they paid Brock Osweiler $72 million.
They're not going to give up
But
on
what
him
about the
after 1
Texans?
year.
He would look good with the Texans.
He wouldn't.
Freaking Will Fuller, Braxton Miller, and Nuke and DeAndre Hopkins.
The weird thing is, you usually go to someone who's a rival, and every single team that you have in your division doesn't need a quarterback.
The Redskins would be the only team that I could say would
Yeah,
need
but
a
they
quarterback.
wouldn't.
But
Because-
they don't.
because
Kirk
Gruden
Cousins
is-
playing okay.
And Gruden is married to
Cousins,
Kirk
yeah.
Cousins.
Maybe I'll do a poll.
Gruden married his cousins.
Maybe we'll do a Twitter poll. I'm going to post a Twitter poll of which team you think Tony could go to. You know what? I don't want to do that. Never
My
mind.
third one was Kristen Michael landing spots, but I had Jacksonville, Cleveland, Minnesota, New York Jets, Giants, and Green Bay.
Well, we know that answer.
Yeah, it's Green Bay. But at least they were on my list, so I nailed it out of the park. See ya. Is that juice? Worth the squeeze? Thomas Rawls.
Dante Moncrief, if he's available.
Ah,
For
Eli
the Colts, the wide
Rogers
receiver.
for the
Really?
Pitt Steelers. He's been turning.
Rob Kelly is one I was targeting. Rob
Yeah.
Kelly is the new starting running back for the Washington Redskins.
Yeah, Marquise Lee. And the only other one I have is Kai Forbath. To the moon.
No, I don't
You will
think he's
kick
a
it.
viable streamer right now.
Oh, he is.
We'll see.
Especially if you had Blair Walsh
Yeah,
as your
that's
kicker.
true. That's true.
Let's get into these games, you son of a biscuit. Wait, we missed something.
Did we? Emily, did we miss something?
We missed the Say What Pick of the Week, which is right now.
Say what? Oh, you have got to be kidding me. No.
Pick of the Week. Aces. Do you have one, Nicorus? Nicorus? Who likes licorice?
Yes. Yes,
Okay.
I do.
Great. Would you mind sharing it with the class?
I think the my say what pick of the week is the Eagles over the Seahawks. Is that a say what pick of the week? I think it is.
It is not.
The Eagles are what 5-4. The Seahawks are 6-2.
That's only a 2-game gap.
Well, do you have a better one?
Yes.
What do you got?
Give me a second.
Well, F you, dude.
I know what I have, all right, and I know it's wonderful. I have. No, I don't have one.
Yeah, see?
I have the Raven. I had the Ravens beating the Cowboys.
Yeah, son of a bitch. Do it again. Do it. I don't
What?
care. You picked the Steelers picking the Cowboys. Do it again.
No, I didn't.
Yeah, you picked the Steelers beating
No,
the
no, no,
Cowboys. That was your say
Cleveland.
what pick of the week. What?
I had Cleveland beating the Cowboys. That was my same pick of the week. And you said that's a good one.
But
I didn't pick Pittsburgh. No, they're like this. No, I picked Cleveland again.
All right, I
To beat
apologize.
Baltimore.
I apologize,
You
guys.
jerk water.
Guys. Hey. I'm sorry, buddy.
You should be. You should be. You are testy tonight.
No.
You try to act all cool in front of Nomo.
You know what? Tony just brings out the word. You know what?
The worse than you. Then why would you?
I'm not going to tell him that, Tony. Yeah, Tony's just mean. He's nothing like Romo.
He's like your abusive girlfriend.
Kind of, a little bit. Sometimes he is.
What are you gonna do? What is he gonna do when inevitability, because nothing is finite? Romo's gone.
Stop it.
It's gonna happen. You even said yourself he's only got like 2 years left in the league.
Because Tony will go on from being a player to a coach.
Not for them, and
Jerry
not for
Jones
a while.
already said that he wants to bring Romo on as a coach of some kind, like a coordinator or a coach.
First of all, Tony's gonna want to go play golf for a long time
Probably.
before he even thinks about like becoming anything back in the NFL.
Dude, I don't know. I just think he likes being around that team. That's why I don't know if he'll get traded or cut. Like, I think he'll want to be with the Cowboys.
The only way
He's a
I
true
see,
gentleman.
like you always say how he always takes pay cuts or whatever. He's gonna have to take another big pay cut, and he's gonna have to sit on the bench. Is he ready for that? Because he said in that press release that he still has more game in him.
We'll see, man. We'll see.
Time will tell. Time will tell.
Let's do these games, son.
What? No, you didn't give me a same pick of the
Oh
week.
yeah, who's your state with pick of the week?
I told you already. You went
the
nutsoid on me.
Ravens over Cowboys. I got you. I gave you one.
But I said it's only a 2-game.
Doesn't matter. The Seahawks are the number 2 power ranked team.
See, this is how you get them. This is how I see. You just pick a good team to beat another good team, and then you're like, oh, look at me, I did it. Houston being Oakland would be a good one.
No, because it could happen.
It's called a say what pick of the week for a reason. You've lost the spirit of this pick.
Nuh-uh.
Yeah, you have.
No, I haven't, Jesse.
You lost. Let's
Tough. It's tough. Let's just go through the games, damn it.
No, I'm not dropping this. You have been copping out on the say what every time. If you have to ask me, is that a say what pick of the week? Then it's not a say what pick of the week.
I'm going to be honest with
It
you,
either
Jesse.
is or it isn't.
I'm a little too drunk to have this conversation right now.
All right,
Just being honest with you.
fine.
Bring it. I want to see if I can stop it.
Fine. I'll give you another cop out pick.
You got to
Get to
caulk
cock
it.
it.
Caulk it.
Caulk it.
Oh, hey, I got it. I got it. Oh, and I got you. Anyway,
I'll give it to you, and if you get it, I'm giving you -2 points.
I'll just take the one. I'll take 1.5.
New Orleans versus Carolina.
I think the Saints are going to win. Win the Saints.
Me too. Pittsburgh versus Cleveland. Yep, Pittsburgh.
Yeah, Pittsburgh.
Baltimore versus Dallas. You have Dallas.
Yep.
Jacksonville versus Detroit.
Detroit.
Jacksonville would have been a good one for that.
Yeah, but do you honestly think Jacksonville
No.
will beat Detroit?
No, but it could happen. That's the spirit. Tennessee versus Indiana.
Tennessee.
I
I
have
think they're
Tennessee
just
as
too
well.
hot right now. But Indiana's
Oh, they're so hot right now. Tennessee, yeah, I have them as well. Buffalo versus Cincinnati.
Cincinnati.
I picked Buffalo. Tampa Bay versus Kansas City.
Kansas City.
I also picked Kansas City. Chicago versus the New York Giants of football.
Giants.
I as well. Arizona versus Minnesota.
I don't know, man. This one's tough. Because you think, so talking with Nick earlier, you think Minnesota's due.
Mm-hmm.
But I think Arizona's going to win. I'm picking Arizona. I'm sorry, man.
Oh, tits and burgers.
Oh, no. Jesse just spilled his beer on his laptop.
Oh, God.
So we'll see if this is recording.
Make it stop. Hand me that sheet over there.
Is it recording still?
Yeah, everything's fine so far. Okay, so anyway, where was I? What were we doing? Oh, you picked Arizona. Let me see if I can type.
Oh, goodness. Wow.
Let's go quick while I can still type. Miami versus LA. Go. Miami, I have Miami. Who are you gotten?
I've got Miami.
Me too. All right.
No, I'm gonna go L.A.
Oh God, I can't go back. L.A. New England versus San Francisco.
New England. Jesus, New
Yep.
England.
Philadelphia, your pick of the week. I'm picking Seattle. Green Bay versus Washington.
Green Bay. I feel like they're no Washington. Washington's gonna win.
I have Washington. Houston versus Oakland.
Oakland.
Your bye weeks are Atlanta, Denver, New York Jets, and San Diego.
Are there any final questions before we sign out, gang? We'll wait while we say thank yous or whatever. Follow us on Twitter, ProFBJuice on Twitter.
Maybe you should read a couple of the last things that Lightning Rush said.
We've already talked about those.
No, there's more.
He said, "I will agree with that on Shanahan, RG3 did enough with what?
He said,
Quote of the night, yeah.
end quote.
Yeah, but that's not a question. That's just validating something that Jesse said.
Which is why it needs to be repeated.
Some bitch.
Hey, why don't you go ahead and capture us on the Pro Football Juice
What?
Nation? What? Why don't you just go to Twitter, at Pro FB Juice, and talk to us with your things and hashtag Juice Nation.
Visit our website at profootballjuice.com.
You go to that Facebook page and go to Pro Football Juice and find it.
Hey guys, you know you can listen to us on Stitcher
And iTunes
and TuneIn Radio.
and Google Play Music. I love being with this thing.
Email, I know.
So much
this
better.
banner is awesome.
It's so much better because I can read it right off of it.
Email us at profootballjuice@gmail.com.
Yeah, or, if you want to watch us live, just go to twitch.tv/profootballjuice.
Yes, if you guys want to see Tony Nomo show up to more, podcasts, let me know. I'm sure he'd like to come with.
Okay, everyone in the entire state of Iowa, anyone in the nation,
We
really.
only have 2 viewers. It's just
If you think, I'm talking to the majority, we'll do a majority rules type thing, everyone in the United States. If you want to see Nomo on the show, tweet at us. If you don't, then don't bother tweeting, and then we'll just do the majority of what the United States, every person in the United States.
Facebook. Make sure to vote.
Yeah, everyone in the United States of America, and the world actually, because Facebook is worldwide. So if you want to see Nomo on the Showmo, then go ahead. Did you no reaction to that? You're not paying attention. Jeez, that was great.
I saw. It was awesome. Nomo on the show, Mo.
Then go ahead and put a comment in there, and if we get 2 million plus things, then yeah, that's then we'll probably keep them on. If not, then don't worry about it. If we get if we get under 1,000, I'd say probably the majority of people don't want to see him. So
Well,
just,
I started a poll.
Neat.
That's it.
So if we get 2 million people saying yes to that, then we'll be good, because this goes out to all America.
Yes.
What else? Is there something else?
No, that's it.
No, there's not more. There is more.
Oh, thanks to Arcadian Brewing.
Yeah, thanks to Emily being a part of it tonight and reading all the questions and stuff. Thanks to all our.
Thanks to
There
Brand.
she is. Thanks to Brent. Thanks to everyone out there at Twitch. Oh, by the way, YouTube. If you want to see old episodes on of the podcast,
If you guys want the ingredients for this lovely
go to,
V8 splash vodka recipe, let me know.
email us all your beers. Like
Yes.
physical.
If you guys also want to buy us drinks while we taste online, we'll do that.
Yeah, we've done that before in the past. It's been great. Thanks to Brant. Did we say Brant already?
Yeah, we were super good.
Emily, Brant, okay, Brant. Peace!
Babe, how's that? How you doing on drink over there? We can McDonald's.
Lit on it. I literally spilled my drink onto my keyboard. I think that's the first time I've ever spilled a drink on an.
I spilled a Red Bull on this laptop before.
Not a great feeling. I don't like it. I wish.
Every time.
What you need to do is cock it after you take a shot, so that next time you take a shot, it'll be ready.
I hate your boob.
Babes. Fashion. The problem about me spilling my drink is I didn't even get a drink of the drink. You know what I mean?
Make sure you cock it.
Crack shot with this thing.